Good day, students. Welcome to SHCC virtual class for today. Today, in government class for SS3, we shall be revising the topic civil service. Now, let's quickly look at the definition of civil service. Civil service can be defined as a branch of the executive arm of government that help in the formulation of government policies and implementation of laws. They also give advice to politicians. When we talk about civil service, we're talking about those people that work in government parastatals and such as the departments in government. Civil service is divided into departments such as the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Youth and Sports, etc. and etc. We have a lot of ministries in the civil service. Now let's look at the leadership in the civil service. We have the political head of a ministry known as the minister, appointed by the president. In the state, at the state level is commissioner, appointed by the governor. The administrative head is the permanent secretary. Workers in the civil service are called civil servants. Now let's look at the characteristics of civil service. We shall be looking at the following as the characteristics of the civil service. 1. Permanent. Permanent civil servants enjoy job security until the age of retirement. They can't be removed or sacked anyhow until they are found wanting. Anonymity. Civil servants receive neither praise nor blame for responsibilities in the ministry. They are to be seen and not to be heard. They are to be seen and not to be heard. If the ministry is working well, it is the minister. Now look at neutrality. Civil servants are to be politically neutral and they do not involve in partisan politics. As a civil servant, you can participate in politics during election or any other, but you must not be into partisan politics. And if you decide to join a political party, you must first resign your appointment. Now we look at impartiality. Civil servants are to be impartial in serving any government in power. As civil servants, you are not to favor one government or the other. You have to serve any government in power because your work is to serve. Merit. Workers in the civil service are employed based on merit and qualification. When we get to the structure, we'll talk more on merit and qualifications. Expertise. Civil servants tend to become more experts in doing their job due to their long years of service. You know, in Nigeria, they serve for 35 years before you reach the age of retirement. So working for a long period of time like that makes you an expert. Now let's look at structures of civil service in Nigeria. We have the administrative cadre, the professional cadre, the executive cadre, the clerical cadre, and the managerial cadre. We have APEC-M. Now let's look at the administrative class or cadre. This comprises of the most senior servants who organize and coordinate the activities of the ministries. Recruitment to this class is based only on university education. We have people like Director General, other directors, and their deputy. These people advise ministers in formulation and implementation of policies. The executive cadre or class. This class implements the general policies and programs of the government on daily basis. They also supervise and control the activities of their subordinates and help to collect facts that aid in making policy. Recruitment is based on professional diplomas, certificates, and as well as GCE, A-level or its equivalent. We have the executive officers, senior executive officers, and technical officers. Let's look at the professional class or cadre. This class of officers are recruited as a result of what? Their specialized training, skills, scientific and technical knowledge. They include lawyers, doctors, engineers, architects, accountants, teachers, and so on and so forth. They offer professional advice on the technical policies of the government, and also supervise sensitive projects undertaken by government. Recruitment is based on university education. Before you are employed or gain admission into this, you need the minimum of university education. The clerical class, okay, that this class of workers include typists, clerical officers, clerical assistants, and secretaries. They help who help staff in the other classes to carry out their functions. Their job involves keeping of records, movement of files, preparation of data and vouchers, and also payment of claims. Recruitment is based on SSCE and GCE, or equivalent professional certificate in typing. If you have SSCE or GCE, you can be recruited to this. Auxiliary or messengerial class, or cadre. This category of workers include cleaners, drivers, painters, messengers, porter, and gardeners. Their work involves manual labor, while the qualification for entry is first leaving school certificate. That is your primary school certificate. This set of people, they are usually errand boys, errand guys or boys. They send them on errand. Go and get this for me. Go and get that for me. In this topic, we try to look at the definition of civil service. We look at the leadership of civil service. We look at the leadership in the civil service. We also look at those working in the civil service, known as the civil servants. We look at the ministries, the different ministries. We also look at the characteristics and also the structures of the civil service. So by next class, we shall look at public cooperation. Thank you.